Hey guys, Dr. Peter here. Today what we're going to talk about is adrenal fatigue. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go over some tests you can do to test for adrenal fatigue, and we'll finish up by going over what you can do to support your adrenal glands. So first off, the adrenal glands are two little glands that sit on top of your kidneys, and they're there to help you handle stress. Now, in America we deal with a lot of stress, so your adrenal glands aren't meant to deal with long-term stress. In the short term, which is an alarm phase, your body is able to have a fight or flight reaction that helps you run away from danger, and that's what they were really meant to do. Now, we are under prolonged constant stress, so your body goes through an adaptation phase where it's handling the stress, but gradually your adrenal glands can become fatigued and start to burn out a bit until they reach what's called an exhaustion phase, where they're fully burnt and they can't handle any level of stress at all. So how do you know if you have adrenal fatigue? First off, someone who's got adrenal fatigue might be tired all the time. Even though they go to sleep at night and they're trying to get some rest, they wake up and they're still tired. Another thing that could show that you have adrenal fatigue is that you have really poor memory, you have a difficult time focusing. Lastly, you might be stressed out and unable to deal with even little agitations that start to push you over the edge. So how do you test to see if you have adrenal fatigue? The first test we'll talk about is a breath hold test, where you can actually hold your breath, and if a person who's got really healthy adrenals, they'll be able to hold their breath for over a minute. Someone whose adrenals are starting to get tired, they're not going to be able to hold it quite as long. So they'll be holding it under 30 seconds and they'll have to gasp for breath. The next test is a powerful test that you can do at home, which is called Ragland's test. What you do is you take your blood pressure while you're laying down, then you retake it right after you get up from the laying position. Now your blood pressure should be about 120 over 80, okay? Now that top number should go up about 6 to 10 points when you're going from that laying position to that standing position. If it doesn't, if it drops instead of going up, that's a good sign that your adrenals are tired and fatigued. So if you do know that your adrenals are tired, what are you going to do to help it? First, you're going to want to avoid some things that can actually cause more stress to your adrenal glands. Number one, you're going to want to avoid things like caffeine, which make your system speed up and race a bit. Sugar also helps to speed up your system, but it can make you feel burned out quicker. The last thing you want to avoid is you're going to start wanting to look for what things are stressing you out in your life so that you can start to learn how to avoid them and start to manage them better. Next thing you want to do is figure out how you can support your adrenal glands. This way that they don't stay in that burnt phase forever. Number one, you can do things like adaptogen herbs. Things like ashwagandha, holy basil, another one would be rhodiola, and then the last one would be licorice. You can also start to improve your diet by eating good fats and getting things that are loaded with good carbs like fruits and vegetables. This way you can actually help your adrenal glands to start to calm down. As always, I hope this was helpful. Stay healthy inside and out.